Hey guys, you're here with Denitra, and I'm going to color this New Year's Edwin with my Copic markers. And this video is for Mary. Mary requested to see me color on video. First of all, I want to say, Mary, I am not an expert. I have no clue what I'm doing. I just kind of feel and try to, try to make it look nice. Um, So yeah, I've only got 15 colors, and I try my best to work with those 15 colors. But I will give you some of my, beginner tips and things like that. First of all, this is my marker caddy here, and it lays flat like that. And I built this with chipboard, and it could sit up, but the Copics should lay flat. I tried to lay them straight up and down, and when you do that, that causes all of the ink to rush to one tip, and as you're coloring, it just like runs like water, and you don't want that because it's harder to control staying in the lines. So that's one tip that I have noticed, and people will tell you that, but you don't know really, if that is what they prefer or that's what really needs to happen. So we're gonna start coloring his hair. I always start with the hair, and the only color that I have for hair would be this dark color here, and this is E49, and it's dark bark. It's a really dark brown, almost black. And like I said, I don't really follow any type of technique. I just kind of go. But when I do the hair, I lay down this dark color first, and if you see any other picture, any other image with a hair color that's different, I probably colored it with my Stampin' Up color pencils, watercolor pencils, or something else. So that was the E49, and then I take my next to darkest brown is E13 light suntan. I also use this for the face, for the skin tone, but when you lay the dark color down and you put the light color on top of it, it's gonna lighten up that dark bark. And instead of being so dark, it won't be as dark. Hope that makes sense. So what I'm doing now is I'm just lighting up that dark bark color that I put down. I hope you can tell that it is lighter. I can't really tell by looking in the camera view, okay? And then after I lighten that up, I go back over where you see the light suntan with the dark bark again. And now I'm going to go back over that one more time. Sometimes it's good to use this chiseled edge because it's sharp and you can just kind of get in the cracks a little bit better when you're blending. And that's what I do sometimes. Try not to go out of the lines here because I'm not going to cut him out. I'm going to leave him like that and put him on a card. Okay. So there's his hair. It's not perfect, but you can tell that the dark bark color lightened up a little bit when you added the light suntan on top. Okay, and now we're going to do his skin. And I usually go for just a tan color. I don't do lighter. I don't try to go darker, just a simple tan. I usually try to go on like Morgan's skin color. If you've seen pictures of Morgan, she's really, her skin is tan. It's like a really tan color. Um, and so I just try to mimic that in a way. So, just gonna trace around. And these are his hands down here. I'm gonna try to go a little bit fast because I don't want this to be a two-parter. It doesn't need to be. and then I'm just gonna go over where I've already colored and into what I didn't color, and that will blend it so that there you don't see that dark line, and you can tell right now that it's gone. I'll do the same for his hands. And this is Barely Beige, and this is E13. And the darker, that other color is E13. No, E11 and E13. Okay. Now for his shirt and pants, this is where it gets a little bit hard because these colors are very far apart, so it's really hard to blend them. I'm gonna go over his pants in this light blue, and I'm not even gonna like do any type of shading right now. I'm just gonna color it in. Another thing that that I learned using the Copics is the more you go over an image, the darker of that color it gets. So even though this is a baby blue, if I wanted a darker baby blue, I would wait till that dry, and then I would lay color on it again, and you can see that that's darker than this. Okay, so you don't really need a lot of colors. Just kind of pick your favorites. Get some that can shade together, that you can blend together. Nicole from Tiki Boo here on YouTube, she told me that it's good to get 2 shades of a color. That way you can really color Copic color. Excuse me. Okay, and now I'm gonna try to do some shading. Now this takes a while because this blue is so much darker than the baby blue. I know that looks like, what is she doing? Okay, and now I'm gonna take the baby blue again, and I'm gonna go over that and into what I've already colored. And you can see that that blue lightens up. I'm going to use this chiseled edge. And hopefully you can see that lighten up a little bit. Hope you can see that it is blending. It just takes longer because the colors are so far apart in shade. Okay. Now for his shirt, I'm going to use, I think I'll go light green. Well, let's do these colors.